fentanyl. We've been working on this intensively for weeks, as you all know.
Now, we're here today to talk about fentanyl and how we can do more to save American lives. Fentanyl is likely the number one killer of Americans aged 18 to 45. And it's an issue that's hurting families in every state across the nation. And curbing this crisis is something that every American can get behind, Democrat and Republican. That's why tackling this opioid epidemic is part of my unity agenda. And we're working intensely to address this threat from every angle that we can pursue. Congress also has to step up in this fight. But this challenge also has roots outside our borders, outside the borders of the United States. It's a global challenge that demands global action. So we're pursuing strong international coordination to strangle the flow of these deadly drugs, as we are doing with precursor chemical ingredients and pill presses used to produce these drugs. Start by passing my supplemental budget request for national security priorities, including last week in San Francisco, we made important progress with both China and Mexico to strengthen our efforts to address this scourge. During my meeting with President Xi, we took a critical step of resuming counter-narcotics cooperation between our two countries. It was one of the important things we agreed upon. In 2019, China essentially stopped direct shipments of fentanyl. Chemical cartels use these components to manufacture illegal substances and smuggle them into the United States. So the United States is going to seek to work together with China to target the fentanyl components. As a result of our recent diplomacy, China has already taken steps to shut down companies dealing in illicit trade of precursor chemicals. We're now, and we're not just going to trust that this is happening. We have to verify it, and that's going to save lives, we believe. We've made record seizures of fentanyl at the border this year. While in San Francisco, I also met with President of Mexico. Together, we committed to expanding law enforcement cooperation and intelligence sharing to better disrupt the flow of fentanyl and dismantle the violent chemical groups that traffic synthetic drugs in our communities. We have so much more to do, though. We're not kidding ourselves. As families all across the country gather this week with their loved ones for Thanksgiving, too many are going to face looking at an empty chair for the first time at Thanksgiving, because so many people have died. It's heartbreaking. It really is an American tragedy. Just in the neighborhood I'm in, next door neighbor, and it's just tough stuff. People are dying, and I'm committed to doing everything in my power as president to get this crisis under control. So we're gathered today here to get to work together to make sure we're coordinating all our efforts from each of the agencies to make progress on the progress we made with both AMLO as well as Xi. So thank you very much.
Americans